What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at the current coin market cap because as you guys can see, it looks like once again the bottom is in and we may actually be starting to see a reversal and start to head up. If you haven't noticed, Litecoin is actually starting the wave and starting the panel as we start to break bullish after retesting our previous support. So this is going to be some pretty crazy stuff that I want to just dive into and discuss in today's episode. We're also going to be looking at Bitcoin, and I do believe the other cryptocurrencies are going to follow in Litecoin's pursuit, which is currently up almost double digits today and probably going to be going higher. We're also going to be looking at DueDEX. When in doubt, we should be shorting and buying long. And then, yeah, that's pretty much going to be the video. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump on into it. So yesterday, where we left off at a very interesting area. So 2 days ago, we can go back, I said it actually is going to happen. The XRP Bitcoin bull run is going to make a big move. You can see clearly by the thumbnail right here, we have our clear uptrend, and I was anticipating some juggling around within this triangle right here, and then eventually breaking bullish. Yesterday, we actually confirmed what appeared to be the fourth higher low being set. You can see the fourth circle right here. We have 1, 2, 3, and this is now number 4 on some of the cryptocurrencies where we were retesting a critical support. That's why I mentioned, are you seeing this? Because this is potentially retesting the bottom. In that video, we discussed very specifically that this is going to end in one of two ways. Either we are going to retain support and then break bullish above that, bouncing off of that support, or we are going to be breaking bearish and then, shorting that on the way down. So I just want to jump right into things. You can see the top 10 cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin is only up 1%, Ethereum up 3%, XRP up 2%, Bitcoin Cash up 3%, Litecoin up 8% on the day. Some very interesting stuff to discuss. So for those of you who came to the channel interested in learning when to buy, sell, and all these different cryptocurrencies, if you are interested in learning my trades, there is a link down below to my Patreon where you guys will be able to get all of my trades for all the coins of your interest. Definitely check that out. It does help support the channel. We've had a ton of people join it. But you can see, focusing on XRP right now, I mean, we could just drop this a little bit lower. I'm not sure I want to just yet. We can honestly just leave it right here. I mean, we could even move it ever so slightly up like this and just pull this one down ever so slightly. This still, for the most part, completes the uptrend for right here. You can see that just a small tweak, and we're still kind of inside this uptrend, this sweet uptrend right here. And you'll notice why I moved this ever so slightly is because it actually has similarities with the other cryptocurrencies, with this uptrend causing the reversal right here. We have Bitcoin seeing the same reversal right there. Even Ethereum, which is a little bit different. We won't really look at Ethereum in regards to comparison right here. So you can see this uptrend, just for the most part, needs to be slightly tweaked to counter the fact that this is a strong uptrend. So you can see on the current coin market cap, like I said, Litecoin is leading the path right now. Good chance a lot of the other cryptocurrencies are going to follow pursuit with XRP with Litecoin in reference to Bitcoin and XRP. So to focus in on Litecoin right now, we'll start the trend on Litecoin and then we'll compare this to the other cryptocurrencies, because I do believe Litecoin is foreshadowing what is going to come with the market come Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. I do believe these three are going to follow pursuit of Litecoin's pattern right here. You can see exactly what's happening right now. We have set another higher low. We have one right here. We have the second one. We have the third one. And then this is completing the fourth higher low being reset and retested on Litecoin. It looks absolutely amazing if you ask me. Now, 2 days ago, this candle right here on the 19th, we were referencing that this maybe was the bottom as we retested here. I mean, we weren't necessarily wrong. We did have a second candle confirming this, and then we did decide to break bullish. This was going to be the biggest candle. This was going to be the biggest decider, as mentioned in yesterday's video. If we were to close below this purple uptrend, we were going to fall to a very low, area, $56 to $60 within Litecoin. But the bull market is still there. We're still in an uptrend. We've had amazing consolidation. We lowered ourselves from being extremely overbought at 76 on Litecoin's RSI, dropped us all the way down to 49 on the RSI, giving us plenty of room now to shoot up and retest our previous highs and probably setting some new highs for 2020. So we do have the higher lows being retested. You can see the clear support right here being retested, and now we're breaking extremely bullish from this, and there's a very good chance we're going to pretty much be foreshadowing this movement right here. The same thing that happened down here, the same bullish movement, is probably going to stem right here again. This is going to be the third one that pretty much plays out right now. So for those of you interested, I do think I am pretty bullish on the market right now. We held out very well. Good chance we're going to eventually slowly start to climb up. Obviously, we are going to be, I think, maybe today or tomorrow retesting $77 resistance, but I do believe we are going to be breaking this and eventually heading up to almost $90 in support. Now, while this is all happening with Litecoin, I do plan on seeing the same thing trickle down into Bitcoin. Now, what does that mean for my Bitcoin hodlers? Well, let's look at DueDEX. I know a ton of you are using DueDEX. I still currently use DueDEX to trade around with. My trades are fairly well, and they're doing quite nicely the past couple of days. The interesting thing is on DueDEX's chart, when looking at Bitcoin, you'll notice we did actually slightly trend outside of the uptrend. Now, this, to my surprise, wasn't something I was anticipating. Now, it isn't necessarily a bad thing, and I do still think you guys should be using DueDEX to make your trades with Bitcoin, but I think you should reference my Bitcoin chart on TradingView when doing so. So instead of using the DueDEX chart that we have here, we'll use this one right here. Now, for those of you that don't have DueDEX, that is linked in the description as well. This will allow you guys to buy long and sell short the cryptocurrencies as well as leverage trade. So if you only want to trade around and mess around with $100, you can do so and margin leverage trade that to 10 times, and you could actually be trading around with $1,000 worth of money, and you could profit off of 1,000 when you're only leveraging $100. So it's pretty awesome that you can trade around with less money than you own, but you could liquidate yourself much quicker. There's more risk involved. But with that being said, we are going to be making more trades on Bitcoin. So if you want to check out which ones we are going to be doing, that is linked in the description. It's on my Patreon. For those of you who have me on Patreon, you will be updated, within the rest of the day. Now, moving on, you can see within Bitcoin, we do have this uptrend being retested. Same exact thing that happened on Litecoin. You can see the clear bull moon, this run that just happened right here, this bullish moonshot that is shooting the coin upwards. I do think that's going to trickle over into Bitcoin, and we're going to see the same exact pattern happen. We have a clear Morningstar Doji forming. We've talked about this 1,000 times. A Morningstar Doji referring to a reversal in the market. We had an extreme bear market pulling us from overbought all the way down to 50 on the RSI, gives us plenty of room to start to grow. So I am going to be making a position in the next couple of hours right after this video is published, and we're going to be, making some pretty good profit because I ultimately anticipate the market to retest here. Probably going to be re-hitting 10K again, but I do think we're going to be breaking through that and retesting almost $11,000. So I'm extremely hyped and looking forward to what's coming for Bitcoin. Now, that pretty much references Litecoin, foreshadowing what Bitcoin's going to do. It's going to foreshadow what XRP is going to do. You can see the clear bullish break on XRP. We're hitting support, new higher lows being retested, and you can see we're going to definitely be heading up. I think 30 cents is definitely in the ballpark for the next couple of days. I even think 33 cents is in the ballpark for the next couple of days. The fact that we did not break through this resistance is huge, this support is huge, and there's a very high chance we're going to be seeing a movement like this, maybe something along the lines of this, some consolidation, and then a blast upwards followed by a correction lower. But I think these are great buying opportunities, guys, for right now. That's my opinion. I'm no financial advisor, but I do think these are great buying opportunities. I am going to be buying in right now because I do think a good long with a leverage position is definitely in store for the cryptocurrency. As for Ethereum, which once again has a a Morningstar Doji forming, it's kind of harder to track, and I'm still kind of steering clear of Ethereum because in regards to short term, kind of nervous as to what it's doing. There's a clear support that I don't have drawn on here, something along the lines of this. You can see the clear support being retested right now, but honestly, it just ever so slightly lowered itself from being overbought. We do have a bearish crossing on the MACD. In my opinion, I'm just staying as far away from Ethereum as I can. The reason being is other cryptocurrencies look better. Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP all look better right now. We see the clear massive moonshot off of Litecoin. Very good chance we're going to see that same thing happen with Bitcoin and the same exact thing happen with XRP for these short-term movements. If you guys have me, like I said, on Patreon, you will be able to pick and choose the specific coins that you want to trade. We have a tier for XRP, we have a tier for Litecoin, and we have a tier for Bitcoin. If those are of interest, definitely check them out. If you have other cryptocurrencies you want to see reviewed, you can also join that specific tier as well, because we do have ones for other cryptocurrencies to make an investment with. Otherwise, that is going to wrap up today's episode, guys. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.